Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of our Total War Warhammer 3 A to Z series as the Beastmen. So where we kind of left off last time, we were going to actually head over to Wrecker's Point, I believe. Yeah, because we need that to complete our ritual. And then, yeah, these ogres are getting out of control. Not really sure what to do with them at the moment. I don't think we can really take them on. We're definitely not strong enough yet, and I'd rather get these reinforced fully before that too, because these will fall if they try and attack them now. So I think we're just gonna leave them alone for now. We're gonna head over to Wrecker's Point, because that's the last settlement we need to actually upgrade. What did I get here? It's not bad. Income would be nice. I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Okay, let's do the income. I think some passive income would be great to have because we have only 50 a turn and things are getting really expensive for us. So I think we'll definitely take that. So my plan after getting Wrecker's Point, I'm going to just head south and take on Reichland because we're still at war with them. And these ogres, I don't know. I feel like they're just going to take over the region or we're going to have to deal with them at some point. We still get the raise. It's part of our long campaign victory still, that if we, even though they take it over after us, we raised it, we still have it. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. So, see here, short campaign, long campaign. See, we still get the count. So I'm kind of tempted to maybe just leave them alone. I don't know. I mean, if you want me to, but here we'll do this. I'm not sure who's gonna watch this, but if you really want me to attack them, give me a comment. I'll attack them like apart at some point. I might. Nah, cut that. Anyway, sorry, but yeah, I don't know. These ogres are getting kind of out of hand. But we're gonna go finish off the greenskins here. It's kind of funny because I was gonna say they're orcs, but they're actually more just goblins. A lot of goblins. Yeah, we'll get that because we can actually probably raid, and maybe that's what we'll do for a couple turns is raid. We're not in any rush, to be honest. So what they really like about the Beastmen is we don't really have to rush because the Beastmen, you just destroy shit. Like, you're not trying to capture so many settlements before people get too powerful. You're just killing shit. That's what they do. So I feel like even if we let the ogres live, we still get our objectives. Who cares? We're still causing chaos. I mean, granted, I want this to be a barren goddamn wasteland, and if we get strong enough coming back around to defeat an empire and being down here, and they're still around, and we're powerful enough to take them, we might just take them and just destroy them pretty quickly. But yeah, we could take our time. We're not in any rush. 860 is not bad. To be fair, I would probably want him to come out. Yeah, because that's quite a garrison. So I might actually just try to raid to pull him out. And he has to come all the way over here. Because we can still raid from there. Okay, I wanted to get... Right, I want to get a lightning strike. Yeah. What do we have here? Let's start getting that. Because that would actually start helping if we get 2 armies to fight. So this would be... This one would be an example because it's a settlement. But say if they had 2 armies, we could have one of them not fight us because we use lightning strike, and that's what I'm trying to aim for to do because I'll make these fights a lot easier if there's more than one army we have to fight. Here we are on the next turn, so let's see what we get. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Ooh, the dread's nice though. Okay, let's do that. I want him to come fight me. Like, I'm gonna keep doing this till you come over here. So, I'm gonna skip ahead here because being dumb, I completely forgot we weren't at war with them. So of course they were gonna come attack me. So I just declared war. And after I realized that, I had like an oh shit moment. So, yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna move on to the next turn and see what they do. Okay, so it's been a few turns, and I was just moving on. Also, so anyways, a few turns I passed by, and they kind of started to come out, but I know he could probably... No, he doesn't get reinforcement. He just kind of came out on his own.
Stop that!
Like, he could have attacked me. I was in raiding stance, or at least my... So I also moved over here because I was thinking maybe he would go over there. But I don't know why he did that. Yeah, that was a little stupid. Yeah, we're gonna fight this. So this is the first battle we had of this part. So it was an ambush battle, so you know what I did. Just hammered them in on both sides. Pretty much what happened here. It was kind of nice to have this like forest right here, so a lot of our units are hidden. Some of them didn't seem to move though, which I think I realized at some point later on. But I sent everyone to attack a target. I'm not sure why they didn't. But yeah, anyways, here we have just the chaos ensuing on both sides. I put a purple sun here. Hurt my unit a little bit, but it did a lot good there, which is ironic. The purple sun's such a nice spell, but god, it does so much damage. Not only it does so much damage to us too in return, so it's not horrible. It's just like you have to place it very well because you're gonna kill your own army too. But even without those teams, I guess I never threw in the battle. We're chilling. We broke all the units except for this little pocket up here, which it'll get down. The pocket lasted so long, and also the Gray Shaman took off, which Kazrak and my Gray Shaman were after. He's just running away. But anyways, yeah, the rest of their army is pretty much broken at this point. These squigs were kind of hellish because they just kept coming back. We see their leadership is going back up, but we just are having we have, I think, these Razor Gores chasing them, so they'll catch up with them pretty easily. And then, yep, these units are still here. I guess I never realized that they were just chilling here. But now they get some fighting here, so that's fine. But I'm just trying to get rid of this shaman, but Kazakh got a little messed up this battle, I will say. But we also got like 40-something replenishment from this battle, which was insane. So everyone was like full health next turn. It's kind of insane. But yeah, you can see like the squigs came back, which is what I didn't want because they're just really annoying like that. Yeah, now at this point we're just kind of cleaning everybody up. The main part of the battle is still this little pocket. You can tell just chaos and fighting going on, trying to get rid of these orcs. These orcs are kind of hard to take down. But now they go. Alright, there we go. Now they're all broken. Alright, well, easy though. Kazrak kind of ran away. I think we take their budget 45%. Hell yeah. Like we took no damage. Fortunately, he's gonna live a few units, but I mean, once we destroy this, there's really nothing much left for them. So now that we did that, we actually can't move. So we're gonna go back in this stance. He's probably gonna come back then, unfortunately, but this will be a lot easier to deal with now. And we pretty much just took no damage. So let's get this. Get that rating from income up. And then let's get that. Good, great spell. I gotta figure out how to use it better though, because damn, I'm killing a lot of my units by just like I'm killing so many of my units by just doing that, because it hurts my units too. It doesn't just hurt theirs. So it doesn't necessarily kill any models a lot, but it does so much damage that it makes my own units rout too. And then I come back. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was gonna like have like almost 400 of them killed, because sometimes it does that and it really bothers me. I'm just like, at that point I might as well just fight it myself. But no, I don't want to take the bigger loss. Let's attack this now. Pyrrhic victory. How so? Is this a... Oh, okay, so I want them to come out and fight me instead. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight with choke points. I'd rather them fight me. Let's see if they do so. Alright, so you did attack me, but this is much more favorable for us, so let's go do it. So this battle is kind of cool. I guess it wasn't this one, but I did realize. So I did all the battles, as you know, like beforehand. I realized you can actually deploy units in Vanguard, like on the very tip of this forest right here. I did that in one of the battles because you can actually like ambush, and they won't even see you coming. So we do that later on, a little spoiler, but yeah. But anyways, here's this battle. This one was a bit harder. This one like wasn't. It was honestly kind of casualty inducing, but it just also was a little annoying because the great shaman here, these two shamans, just didn't fight at all. They just kind of stayed back here the entire time casting spells. And so, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do with them, but just annoying. Anyways, I threw a really nice purple sun here. Look at that. Except that it started to shred my units too. Oh boy. Yeah. So he does a lot of damage, but now they're done with. And those orc boar boys were kind of chaotic. They were just standing there for such a long time. They're so strong. But anyways, we've got a nice little bubble here. I believe I put another purple sun here. Why wouldn't I? Then we have, this is draining leadership of this unit, trying to get them out of here. But you see, we're just fighting this front line. We're winning overall. It's just very sturdy front line they have. But we're cutting through them, especially these minotaurs. Like they do so much damage. Look at them, just killing all these orcs over here. So you see, we just kind of clashed our front lines. There was really no ambushing done. I know I could probably ambushed it. I was trying to, but their front lines were pretty sturdy. They were pretty strong. But then we broke over here, so we finally got a breakage of the line over here. So now we're just trying to get rid of the orc war boys again because they were just being annoying. They just keep coming back. They're pretty strong. All right, so here we go. So this is where I popped the purple sun. This was a good one too because they didn't even hit much of my units that bad. Look at that. Straining these guys. These guys are all getting a little bit of it. I hit my unit a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. But I got rid of these archers, so it cleared up a bit of the front line. Some of our units start to rout a bit. Try and chase these orc boar boys down because I know they'll just come back. Yeah, we just kind of have them all scattering out at this point. So now we're trying to get into the shamans here, the lord and the other one as well. But as you can tell, just chaos trying to get over there. Well, here comes the boar herds, though. They're going to help out. Kazrak's on his way. My minotaurs are on the way. My shaman's on the way. I don't know where he is. There he is. Yeah. But yeah, we're starting to break through it, as you can tell. Here we're just chasing down some units. Mainly, most of the fighting's going on here. We have over here, and then this power here, which is just now about to break. So I put in some more core herds to help out. Yeah, there they go. They break. They're gone. And then they are going to break here soon in a minute too, because there's just not much left for them. But yeah, that was this battle. I didn't realize I was still recording, so I only talked through all that, but why the fuck are they attacking me? I mean, like, why they attack me? Why they attack the settlement? Those chaos rebels, that's crazy. Yeah, that works. Hell yeah. Okay. Jesus, so many notifications. Got some items. Nice, nice. Alright, we destroyed them. Cool. Yeah, that's a lot of notifications. So, we have to replenish that unit we lost. But, we can do that now. So that's complete. Got some more marks for ruination. So, we can get some more units. I want to get some of these Bestigors, but I'm actually tempted to get Taurox and save up. So I think we'll be at the point where we can actually start getting Minotaurs soon. Well, I need my Minotaur building actually, so maybe I shouldn't do that just yet, unless I could do it now. No, I still have another population level. So, can I get the Bestigors? Not yet, because I need more money for that. Let's see, what's this do? Extra dread return's good. We just need money, so we can actually do some stuff. Like, can I upgrade mine? No. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the dread, but I don't think we can really do anything because we don't have the buildings to even get the units we want right now, and I feel like it's kind of a waste if we do that. So now we get lightning strike battles, so good to know. Yeah, let's get the magical reserve so we just have more magic to use per battle. Let's see. And then research. What do we have for research? Horde growth. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that will help here, I guess. Actually, yeah, that would help quite a bit. God, we need 12? We're only at 5. That's crazy. Anyway, it's going to be a minute before I guess we get that. I do actually want to replenish my units, so let's do that. So let's replace the one we lost. And maybe we can just get these guys healed up quickly by... There we go. Yeah, perfect. Works for me. And then we'll do that the same for these other gore herds here as well. So... we'll move on to the next turn. We're on the next turn. Oh yeah, we got that mission successful. That's cool.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord.
Okay.
A great
so this is. I kind of want to go do this now because I feel like we can do it. But I do need to heal up first. I mean, we don't have to technically fight it, but it is on our way down where we want to go. So I don't think it'd be bad just to head towards it, because we can technically just teleport to it in the mission tab here, but I mean, I'm going to head down that way anyways. I feel like they're going to fight me at some point. It's kind of inevitable. There's just not much I can really do, to be honest. And I don't think I'd be strong enough to really take them right now. We are, however, going to get replacement units for those. Let's get replacement units for that. Yep, that works for me. Move on to the next turn. Okay. Let's see. I mean, this would be good, but we're not going to find anybody. Oh, well, we are going to do our quest battles. Maybe, actually, let's do that. I think that'd be good. Don't really care about the Nemesis Crown. Okay. So we'll take one more turn to get there, but that's fine because we need to heal up our Shaman anyways. I don't know what the correct term is, Shaman. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Anyways, we'll move on and do our quest battle next turn. Alright, so we're in next turn. So, no Nemesis Crown at the moment, but we will fight this. Valiant defeat? Really? I just don't believe that. Because we're also in it's an ambush battle too. You know, let's try it. Alright, so this one's our quest battle. So this is a bit tougher than I thought it was going to be, but we still didn't do bad. But I don't know, it said we had a Pyrrhic victory, but then I looked at the casualties and they weren't that bad. So anyways, yeah, so here we go. So here we have Kazrak and Toddbringer here. Gonna duke it out here in a moment. Papa Purple Sun here to help out. I don't hear any of the battle sounds now. There they are. They come back down. But as you can see, we just basically, again, try to collapse from all sides. We have, I don't know what's going on here, this blob. I should have moved him. But this blob here trying to break through the back. Because we had these handgunners shooting, and I wanted to get rid of them because they'll do quite a bit of damage if they really wanted to. Especially because they have like 133 missile strength, 165 range. Jeez, yeah, they're kind of up there being pretty powerful. But anyways, the Empire or Knights, and there was I think there's Demogryph Knights too. Yeah, these were absolutely abysmal to deal with. They were just so sturdy, and they were just destroying our Gore Herd here. You can tell they're not really standing much of a chance with the Gore Herd. But yeah, they're just awful to deal with. So I should definitely put some more units to help out here and destroy them. But then here you can see here part of the quest battles. In most quest battles, they have always reinforcements coming in. So here comes their reinforcements to try to help out with this backline. We're going to fast forward a little bit because it's just kind of sitting here. Not much is happening. But as you can tell, these pockets are still here. Okay, so now we finally make a break. And we finally get rid of the units here. So now we make a turn and start attacking here. So we're just clashing with their lines now. And I'm trying to send after my Minotaurs and I believe my Razor Gores to go after the archers. Yeah, there they go. Minotaurs will be here soon. But yeah, they're just fighting some swordsmen they came across, which swordsmen stand no chance against these Minotaurs. They don't stand a chance. Well, I guess they're spearmen, so I guess they stand a bit more of a chance, but you can tell they're not doing that great. So we finally get most of the army over here to break. We still have this pocket of Empire units in the Horde here still alive, and we still have these stupid Empire Knights and Demogryph Knights still around. They were just so hard to take down, especially these Demogryph Knights. Look at that, almost 259 kills. It's crazy. Empire Knights were not as deadly, they're just annoying. They're just really strong. These Demogryph Knights, yeah, they only lost one in that. And they were just kicking my ass with those units. But as you can see, we're starting to break down some of their frontline units. We're starting to chase down some of their archers and gunners. So there they go. But yeah, we're just setting up our Razor Gores and our Gore Herds to go after them. Finish them off. Make them not shoot those arrows. And then we're just, yeah, it's not much really else going on other than just seeing this annoying archer unit shoot at my line. As you can tell, they're just taking shots. But I believe I do send a unit after them soon. There is this unit back here I believe I send to go over there. So someone will go there. Yeah, there they go. They're going now. Anyways, yeah, they're just being annoying. But it's just a grind still. We're just still trying to get rid of this lord. He's still here. Meanwhile, Kazrak's absolutely fucking up these Empire Knights. That was good. And then my Shaman, I'm not sure where he went. Oh, here he is, right here in the middle. And he's just been popping Purple Sun and stuff, and the leadership, Doom and Darkness. So that's been helping a lot with these annoying little band of archers here who decided to break just now away. But yeah, that was pretty much this battle. Not much else is going to happen. It's just going to be some cleanup. But yeah, that was pretty much this one. Alright, so I realized that one of the battles I played, I don't think I got a replay of, but I mean, we did it. This battle was tougher than I thought, but I didn't lose. I won. But it was a little crazy, I will say. But we did it. And now, I got a really good weapon. Let's see, where's that? There it is. Yeah, pretty nice. I didn't realize, is he better off his chariot or on it? Let's see. He's definitely better on it, but that charge bonus is pretty nice. Let's see. Weapon. I don't have a talisman. There isn't any anyways. But for you, you can definitely use this because Khazar doesn't need any more. Armor, you could use armor. I mean, this will just work. We still don't have a talisman. And I'm going to get rid of the... Oh, wait, Forbidden Rod. Forbidden Rod's good. Let's get that. And then, let's see... Yeah. And we'll get rid of the rest of those. You get that. Can't get that. Salvage. There we go. Alright. So, we're just going to continue going south. I mean, that's the best plan to do. They're not liking that we're in their territory, but, I mean, not much we can really do about that. Oh. Nemesis Crown's here, but I don't really want it. I was like, I kind of thought for a second, I was like, maybe I'll take it. I'm like, no, I don't really want it. Okay, anyways, we do need to make Kazrak a lot stronger, because he's getting weaker. And we need him strong, especially if we're going to be taking on possibly the ogres at some point. We need him strong. We can actually build some buildings. So I'm going to build this guy. I want to get the best of Gores. Which now, we get those. We didn't want to get those because they're really good. They're so much better than the core herds we have. But they'll crush anything, and they will actually stand up to the ogres pretty well. So there is that too. I mean, the core herds will also be okay, but they're not the best when it comes to they're not really the best when it comes to fighting like larger creature or like large monsters or units like the ogres. So the best ogres will do a lot better job at staying their own against them. So that's kind of why I want to get them and kind of spam them. And they're also just good in general, like for any unit really. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving south, and we're actually gonna get our best ogres too. We're outside Altdorf, huh? And we're gonna definitely put a Hearthstone here. That's gonna happen. Ooh, there's a lot of things we can get here. Even Karlberg and Wiseman. We'll have to think about that for sure, but for here at least, we can get 3 more. So let's get rid of 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. There we go. And then once we get more of these units in reserves for Torox, because I do want to make sure he gets some decent units too before we bring him out. And then we also need to get our Minotaur building first before anything else. Once we get our Minotaur building, then we'll get Torox. That'll be a great time to pull him out. But we'll end our turn here and possibly take Altdorf next turn. Oh, Carl Franz showed up. I didn't see what level he was though, unfortunately. I didn't think it was a high level though. He knew we were coming. He saw us coming. I don't know if we could take it with him in there. That would be too much. We're gonna have to like chill back here. Let's see. We could potentially go around, which I think I'm gonna do actually. Okay, so Emil von Gordon's here. He's fucking back, of course he is. But we can also raid in these territories and lure them out, which is what I'm going to try and do. Because I can't fight Karl Franz and Altdorf like that. He's only level 10. He's not that hard. I thought he'd been a higher level by now. I'm more scared of the ogres than Karl at this point. So, let's see. I wanted to see if we can possibly get a Gorbel at some point. Again, for Torox, but not important at the moment. There's probably nothing we can really do here, right? Oh,
I have no shortage of food.
I thought we could at least maybe try to trade or something to get some extra income, but they don't want to do any of that. So let's just go to the next turn, and I think, yeah, we're just going to raid around their territories, and that's how we're going to deal with them. Because I don't, even though Karl himself, I'm not scared of, it's between the garrison and him, it's a little much. If we had a second army, then we could probably definitely do it. But we also need the money anyways, so I'm kind of okay with just like raiding the territory for a bit until we can get some extra income to get what we need. Okay, we got a mission to kill Emil von Gordon. I don't think he's at Altdorf now, but I mean I can't reach it, so it doesn't matter. But we're gonna move over here, yeah. And we're gonna raid. I mean, it's not a lot, but it'll get their attention and get them over here, because that's what I want. Hey, look, a friend. Possibly. Can we do anything with that? I realize we're still buddy-buddy with Festus. He's still just chilling over there. They haven't really done anything to him right now. I wonder where they have an attack. Well, I mean, they have an attack of 1. There's no territory they have up here. Except for Middestag has this 1, but they're also surrounded by all these ogres that don't really like them. So, kind of interesting to see that we kicked the Empire out of the top portion of the Empire. It's kind of crazy. And then the ogres just took over. Alright, so Carl left it open. I say we go for it. I mean, I don't want to fight the siege battle, but I mean, this is a lot better than it would have been if Carl was here. I just hope he doesn't like come from. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's over here either, so I don't think he can reach no matter where I'm at. I don't think you can even reach me, and you're still mustering. You're still getting units, so I think we're actually in a pretty safe position at the moment, unless Carl's fucking ambushing or camping out somewhere, which is possible. But I mean, he didn't show up. Oh, so they got the reinforcements from them, but they're in force march, and they would have to have time to get to us. Okay, so this is gonna be probably a tough battle, but I think we can do it. And this is a lot more favorable for us, compared to what it would have been if we attacked them outright. I mean, it could all resolve, but I lose everything, even my Minotaurs. I do not want to lose my Minotaurs. Alright, so we have the battle at Altdorf. So, as in the other battle, there was an area where you can like put your units behind the trees. So these are actually all hidden, so they actually don't see them. So all they see is these ones. So unfortunately our Razor Gores would take a bit of a chunk of shots here by the handgunners and stuff. Look at this. Yeah. Ooh. And they're still, yeah, then they start shooting at them too. So yeah, a little brutal for them, unfortunately. But then, now they realize, oh shit, we're behind. So here we come, out from the forest. And then this, honestly, going back here really helped and saved our ass, because they didn't really have time to adjust on our advances. So all we had to do was just keep pushing with these units. That's who they saw. That's who they thought they were going to fight. And turns out we were behind them too. But I kind of learned from the last battle, these Empire Knights, they don't do a lot of damage, but they're just brutal to deal with. They just have so much leadership and so much health. So I do end up sending my Gore Herds after them. And I'm trying to lock them down as fast as possible, so I don't have them like hitting me in the back, in my back line. You see, we got rid of the Hellstorm Rocket Battery. Just Razor Gore Herd, yeah, I was going to break because they took a bunch of shots when they first came in. I sent the Minotaurs after the Empire Knights to deal with them, because they were just being also annoying. But, yeah, I mean, they got a small charge off, but for the most part, our Minotaur's going to win that. They do so much more damage than Empire Knights, but it's always so cool watching the Minotaurs, and I can't wait when we get Taurochs and we have nothing but Minotaurs. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun just seeing them all clash and hit everyone in its lines. But this one was actually weirdly almost. I mean, it took 8 minutes because I thought honestly we were gonna like win. This was it, but I forgot about the reinforcements, and I was like, oh, it's not that bad. But it's a bunch of cav. But I didn't realize the cav's also a bunch of ranged units. So we had to like kill these guys and turn back around and destroy that army. But we also didn't take that many casualties. I didn't take as many as I thought, because it said we were gonna have a Pyrrhic victory, and it said it was close, but like, I mean, my Razor Gores got kind of fucked up, and a couple of my Gore units, but other than that, everyone was kind of fine. Everyone had pretty high health, not really much damage happened. Just trying to destroy this Lord now, trying to get Kazrak just standing in the back, not really doing anything, but trying to get just some damage to him, but he's being kicked around by these Razor Gores, and he's finally had enough, so he's running away. Ray Swords here, we're trying to break, there we go, broke those. And we pretty much like broke all the units, and I try to get rid of these Empire Knights as fast as possible. I didn't get any kills, which was nice. But here comes any reinforcements. These Minotaurs just pretty much chase them or kill them to the end of the map here. So we're gonna fast forward here because not much is happening, we're just kind of cleaning up. You tell I'm reforming my line right here. And I didn't realize, like I said, that they're mainly range. So as you're going to see here in a moment. Here we go. We're about to start the clash here now. And I had Kazrak back here trying to finish off some of the units. They're trying to come back. But like these Pistoliers, they're going to start firing here in a moment. But they had to go over this hill. So they start to get close. And then I realized, oh yeah, they're all range units because they have grenade launchers too, which were kind of brutal to deal with. So you can tell, yeah. I mean, it didn't do as much damage as I thought. That hurts though. So here we go. I'm like, okay, they're shooting at us. We need to get going. So there we go. We just start charging in there. Wait until we clash with the Cav. Here we go. So once we clash with the Cav, though, they really didn't stand much of a chance because their Cav are not melee, they're ranged Cav, so they don't really have. I mean, these were kind of annoying, but they didn't really do much. But what was annoying was just the flagellants because they just are unbreakable, and they just like they're just frustrating to deal with. That's really it because they're just unbreakable and they don't die. Got a free company militia here just taking shots at us, so I'm trying to get all these range units. So as you can tell, we start to form a circle, pop a purple sun here, which I was really proud of actually, because I didn't hurt a lot of my units, but I did hurt these war wagons pretty well. You can tell they started to break from it with a spirit leech because I just wanted them out of here. Because the Lord was not going to be an issue. Like, Kazrak can easily do him. He's level 5. Like, he's not going to be that hard. So that's why Kazrak goes to deal with him. So as you can see here, yeah, the archers just taking shots at us. Same as these more war wagons here. They're also taking shots at us. So we're just trying to get to those units. And I started to send some units that way to go deal with them, and the Minotaurs to go deal with these war wagons. Because if anyone's going to be able to catch up and deal with them, it's going to be them. So they're taking a couple shots here, but we did lose a Minotaur there, but it's not too bad. Just charge in there, man. But yeah, pretty much here comes they're starting to break on this side now. Their Cav on this side starting to break. This one's going to come back, but I noticed that head back up that way. So yeah, you can tell we're just trying to do some damage to them. Finish them off here. And so yeah, we just keep doing this. We got this huge pocket right here of just like razor cores. We got stupid flagellants here. Here we got pop another purple sun here because I was just like trying to break them. Like, just go away. So in the leadership, but the Doom and Darkness doesn't help because they're unbreakable. It doesn't matter to them. But I did try Spirit Leech them too. Like, I was really just trying to get them out of here, like trying my hardest, but they just wouldn't leave. And there's so many of them left, but they don't have like any health. But once I start getting these boar herds in, yeah, they don't stand a chance. They start to pretty much die. Yeah, they went down to like 1 unit just like that. These ones here, they're going down pretty quickly now. Not many of them left, yeah. They get surrounded too. But yeah, that was pretty much the battle. Jeez. We did it, what a battle though, but I honestly thought we did a lot worse, but kind of looking at how much damage our units took, it wasn't really that bad. But it was just so long. I mean, it was like 8-9 minutes, but for this game, that's a pretty long battle. It's just crazy how so many of them there were. But that wasn't, I don't think that was even a Pyrrhic victory at all. I don't think it was even close. It was pretty decisive. I mean, one was lost a unit, but that's really it. Definitely gonna take the gold. We will have to attack it next turn, but it'll be a lot easier to actually infiltrate it now and put a herdstone there, so I'm not too worried. They're not happy with us at all about trespassing, but it is what it is. I'm probably going to take Altdorf Erich to Hearthstone. That's probably going to be it, because that battle took a while to sure do. Alright, so we got the money because we defeated him in battle. So this is probably, yeah, I say that's fine. Still fine. Even though the gold was nice, we have to put a Hearthstone here. Alright, and that's going to be it for this part. We got Altdorf, so we got the capital of the Empire pretty much under our Hearthstone now. I would say this campaign's going pretty well. A little worried about the ogres, but now they're improving since we find the Empire, so maybe we just keep fucking with the Empire, they'll like us again. But yeah, I think that'll be it for now, and I'll see you in the next part.